Go for it.
All right. So, okay, supplements. What do we need to take for supplements on the ketogenic diet? A question I get often. The biggest thing is electrolytes. Replenish your electrolytes during a ketogenic state.
If you're making tweaks and going for it.
Absolutely, yes. Even if you're not, it's important. The ketogenic state is a natural diuretic, so I want you to increase electrolytes. So sodium, potassium, magnesium, even some calcium is very important. So I love everybody to get electrolytes in their diet. You can individually supplement magnesium, potassium. I like to tell people between 400 and 800 milligrams of magnesium a day, preferably chelated version. Potassium, at least 99 milligrams, but you can go even double that dose per day. I encourage you to get your most of your vitamins, if you can, from your green leafy vegetables.
Right.
So pile those up. Use the fat with the vegetables, so you'll get better absorption of the fat-soluble ones. And then the last one that's really important is the sodium. My favorite is Celtic sea salt. It's less salt actually in it. It has other minerals in it that's really helpful for long-term health. But if you're ever having, you feel like you're a little sluggish today, or you have a little headache or faint like that, just hit some salt in your water on your food, and often it'll go away. And that just tells me that you need more sodium in your diet. So
right.
Definitely increase that sodium intake. And then it comes from the next supplements are more like multivitamin, fish oil, vitamin D. So it gets you your specialized supplements that people can take as like insurance. It's not going to guarantee anything. It's just a little insurance policy. And then the last supplements that I'd bring in would be like your fat burners. And everybody's like, "Well, which are fat burners?" But I'm not going to push those. I'm not going to talk about those. But that'd be last. Don't worry about those things until you take care of the other things first.
Right. Very cool. And then how much water would somebody want to consume? More, less? Any of that kind of stuff?
Absolutely. A lot more water. Most people you're looking at is close to a gallon or more a day, because your body's going to be flushing out a lot of toxins. So the more water you drink, the better. And really quick on the water, is try to avoid distilled water and reverse osmosis water. They're very good water sources, but you have to add a lot of sodium and salt and minerals to your water to make it healthy. Otherwise, it'll cause you to be dehydrated. So if you're going to buy bottled water, make sure it's spring water. Still add a little salt to it. If you happen to have a reverse osmosis system or a distiller water filtration system, you need to add a lot of minerals. You get some extra trace minerals to add drops to your water, add extra sea salt or Celtic sea salt to your water. Otherwise, you're going to have some negative side effects if you continue down that path.
Very cool. And I know we've gotten quite a bit of questions about, if I'm, what are some ways, like you just said, through the greens, different supplementation or different supplements to kind of fix some of those gaps that people may be getting. It's so funny. I never liked to eat vegetables anyways. I'm eating more vegetables now than I ever did, because when you eat a lot of carbs and sugars, you almost eat none. So now it's a heck of a lot easier for me to figure out how to do that. So I think that's going to be super useful for people.
Absolutely.
Bang.